Aimsy here of Aimsy's Antics. Welcome to my channel. I hope you are well today because we have another crafty project to get stuck into, and this week is another easy sewing project, perfect for making some gifts for Christmas as a handmade gift in the form of a reading cushion. Now this is perfect for the book lovers out there because it gives you something comfortable to lean against while you read, as well as somewhere to store your books, and you can carry it out and about with you as well if you like. So perfect for the little ones and getting them into reading as well. Possible is endless. You can make these in any fabric that you like, colours, style, whatever. It's an envelope cushion with a pocket on the front basically. So if you would like to see how to make a reading cushion, then let's get crafting. To make the reading cushion, you are going to need two different types of material that maybe complement each other or contrast each other. One will be for the main cushion itself and the other will be for the front pocket. You'll also need some matching cotton thread and some iron-on interfacing that is a heavy duty one. Not forgetting some sewing pins and clips, a ribbon to make the handle, your regular sewing supplies like scissors, measuring tape and a sewing machine. You will also need to create a pattern for the envelope cushion as well as the pocket piece, and of course some insert for your cushion. So first you want to cut out the front part of your cushion, and I am making this for an 18 by 18 inch cushion or a 48 by 48 centimetre cushion. So you'll need to make a square template for this measuring that, and you want to cut one of these out in your chosen material. Then you want to cut out two of the back pieces for the main cushion piece, measuring at 48 centimetres by 40 centimetres or 19 inch by 16 inch. And you want to cut two of these. So my advice is fold the material so that you have two pieces together, line up the pattern piece and then cut it out. Once it is cut out, cut along that fold to create the two separate pieces. And finally, you want to cut out the front pocket piece. So this is 48 centimetres wide by 25 centimetres or 19 inch by 10 inch. And again, you want to use the same method and cut two of these out for the pocket piece. You will also need to cut out two pieces of heavy duty interfacing that you can iron on, and this will strengthen that pocket piece. To create a carrying handle, you are going to need some thick ribbon, and I think mine is 4 centimetres wide, and you want to cut this at 30 centimetres long using some pinking shears to trim them edges. You also want to cut out some of the heavy duty interfacing as well for this, just to give the handle some added strength. So all you need to do is trace around the ribbon piece to get the piece of interfacing that you need. Then it is time to attach the iron-on interfacing. So what you want to do is place your material or ribbon down wrong side facing up, and then you want to place the shiny side of the interfacing down onto the back of that piece of fabric or ribbon, and then press it on with the iron. Now each interfacing does come with different instructions, so follow the instructions for your chosen interfacing. Then it is time to create the pocket piece. So you want to place your two pocket pieces right sides together, lining up all of the edges to make sure it is even, pinning this in place before sewing. Head to the sewing machine and sew a narrow seam along that pinned edge. Now you don't want to make this too small, but you don't want to make it too big because it'll be really bulky and won't sit flat. Backstitch each end that you start and end the seam with for added strength. Grab the iron again and press open that seam. This will help it lay flat. Once the seam is pressed, you want to turn the material right side out. Iron along that seam again to make it even more flat, and then fold the material along that seam so that the two sides are together, wrong side to wrong side, and head to the sewing machine and sew along that edge. Now you want this to be closer to the edge than what the seam was. Take the front piece of the cushion and place that newly formed pocket on top, lining up the sides and bottom edge of the front piece to it. You want to pin this in place and then baste stitch this on the sewing machine. Well, a baste stitch is basically a large stitch that is more of a temporary. It's not supposed to hold the fabric together for a long time, but it helps secure the pocket to it while you are sewing the rest of the cushion together. Set the front piece of the cushion aside and move on to the two back pieces, and what you want to do is hem one edge of this because this will create the edges of the envelope part of the cushion at the back. So what you want to do is fold one edge in about a centimetre and then fold it in on itself again, and what I like to do is press it on the first centimetre, fold it and then press it again to hold it in place. Now not all material will hold its shape like this. I am using cotton material, which is the best one to use for this really. If it's not holding its shape, do pin it, and then you want to sew along that edge to create that hem. And now it is time to form the cushion. So take the front piece and lay this down right side facing up, and then take one of the back pieces of material and place this right side down, making sure that you line up the edges of the bottom and the sides as much as possible. Now sometimes your fabric doesn't quite line up, so make sure it lines up as much as possible. And then you want to take your other piece and line this over the top, lining up the top edge and the two sides. Now what I found, I did this the wrong way around, so what you want to do is place the bit for the top piece on first, allowing this to fold under, and then place the bottom piece over that. Then add in the ribbon handle, so you want to just check where you want the handle to sit and pin both edges to the top of that cushion piece, sandwiching it in between the front piece and the back piece, if that makes sense. Then you want to head to the sewing machine and sew a deep seam all around the edge of this cushion cover coming together. Now you want to make sure that you backstitch each end as you start and finish the sewing seam, and whenever you go over any of the envelope flaps, you want to make sure you backstitch as well, as this will give added strength, especially when you are taking the cushion insert in and out. Drop your needle when you get to near the corner and turn your material to the direction you are meaning to sew, and this should help give that square corner look. And just keep going until you have completed the whole seam the way around. Before turning the cushion cover right side out, you want to just snip the corners off on each of the four corners. This will help poke out the corners of the cushion cover a lot easier and won't be too bulky. I'm using pinking shears for this, and then I decided actually to go around all of that edge with that pinking to help reduce any fraying of the material. And you want to finish off your seams with a zigzag, and this will give it a little bit more of a professional look, as well as stopping any of them seams maybe unraveling. Finally, turn the cushion cover right side out, making sure that you push all of the corners out fully. Place in the cushion insert, and the reading cushion is complete. they have how to make a reading cushion, perfect for them book lovers out there, as well as the little ones to get them into reading. And like I said, you can make these in any material that you like to make them of interest to the person you are giving them to, or keeping to yourself. They're really customizable and make the perfect handmade gift this Christmas or birthday, or just generally a nice gift to give somebody who is a book lover. Let me know what you think in them comments below. I would love to know what you thought of this project. And if you have enjoyed the video, then please do give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up with more of my crafting antics. There's lots of Christmas content planned coming up onto the channel in the next few weeks. I can't wait. Christmas is my favourite time of year, and I think we all need a little bit of that Christmassy magic a bit earlier in our lives this year with everything that is going on. So this is the first video in my handmade Christmas series, so hopefully you will enjoy the project I have planned, because there's going to be DIY gift ideas, edible gift ideas, as well as some Christmas decor projects. So hopefully there is something there for you, and if not, there is lots of other DIY projects already on the channel for you to check out, with a sprinkling of travel as well. So if you're not already subscribed, then please do consider hitting that subscribe button to keep up with all of those crafty antics, and don't forget to hit the notification bell as well, because that will alert you every time my videos go live. Check out my blog Aimsy's Antics, which is linked below, because there's always a ton more information over on the blog for you to check out. And with that said, I will see you in next week's video, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day and week, and I will see you next time. Happy crafting! Bye!